Howdy, it's Uncle Paul, and I have decided on a local trail for us to meet up and do some hiking. Okay, but first I want to give a shout out to Jeremy, either Peace or Pease, P-E-A-S-E. He said this, quote, "I attempted the hike also this year," is talking about the Appalachian Trail. "I was 295 when I left. I lost 10 pounds in the week I was on the AT. I ended up leaving because of pain. Come to find out I had a fracture under my knee. I will defeat the trail and my weight problems." Good for you, Jeremy. Yes, 1 week. I know what that's like on the trail. And I know what it's like to have the pain too. But I don't know when you're going to get back on the trail, Jeremy. Maybe next year. That would be great, in 2018. So maybe I can meet you out on the trail next year. But 10 pounds in a week, that's good. And I like your attitude. You're going to defeat the trail, but most importantly, your weight, and get that weight down. Thank you for your story, Jeremy. Okay, the next shout out is to Erica's journey to the AT. Erica's journey to the AT, and I'll link her channel down below. But I believe Erica is planning an AT thru hike for 2018. Same as me now. So she says this: "Swimming works best for me. Also, I cannot focus on the weight loss, but rather on measurements. For example, I've only lost 1 pound in 2 months, but I am down 2 sizes. So that is a win for me." That's definitely a win. And swimming, that's of course one of the best exercises for good resistance training. That's very light on your joints and everything. It doesn't put a lot of pressure on you at all. But that's one of the best exercises if you have access to a swimming pool. So that's great. And as far as the pounds, I understand that totally. You can tell in the clothes that you're wearing, and when they start fitting better and you get down into smaller sizes, or as you said, in measurements, that really is the standard. It's not necessarily your weight. So great job, Erica. I wish you the best on your preparing for the trail next year, and so maybe I'll see you out there. So you're going to help move some furniture?
Yep. Grab my walk.
Okay, my nephew Reagan just came out and needed my help backing up to that trailer. So, okay, back to it and into the shade once again. All right. Okay, this next shout out is from Slow Tortoise 61. And once again, I will put a link down to her channel. She says, "Hello again. I am down 25 pounds from what I was a year ago." Wonderful. "But have recently come to understand that I am not getting it done on my own, so have started working with a trainer at the gym twice a week and meal prepping." And that's one of the things that a lot of people do. That extra bit of motivation and the knowledge that a trainer would have is great. Meal prepping, I do that. I've done that at different times before. And it is helpful. If you're tempted on a particular day or a particular meal, you can just grab what's already done. You know it's already right. Eat it. Get it out of the way. She says, "I'm now using my FitnessPal to help manage my food to my trainer's suggested macros, and I'm trying to get into a routine." So a lot of people have mentioned to me about my FitnessPal, and there was 1 or 2 other ones ones that they mentioned as well, for being able to track that kind of stuff. I've never tracked the macros. You know, I've counted calories many years. Well, actually last year I did it for a while, and I don't like doing that, but if I feel like it would benefit me, if I'm really stagnant for a while, then I'll do it. So, you know, I really ought to just learn how to do it. I ought to just try it, and counting my macros and keeping up with them, just to learn how to do it. And routine is very important. I've talked about that at different times on some of my videos over the last year. That's very important to stick to a routine. Once something interrupts your routine, it can be difficult at times to get back on it. And so that's one of the challenges, is when something disrupts your routine, is to get right back on it, and don't quit doing something. Change it up a little bit if it's going to be a long-term thing that gets in the way. She goes on and she says, I will hike some of the Appalachian Trail in 2018. Wish me luck. Well, Slow Tortoise 61, I wish you luck. Maybe I'll meet you out there on the trail. Thanks for your story.
I don't need gloves. Okay. Don't come down.
Now that's kind of sweet right there. Okay, now for the big announcement of what trail, where, and when to have our meetup. If you're interested, if anybody in the local area is interested, I'm wanting to, on July 29th, that's this coming Saturday, July the 29th, meet at Mother Neff State Park. It's about 25 miles from the Temple Belton area, northwest, and so that's not real far, and it's just a nice, it's right there at the Leon River, which feeds into Belton Lake. But it's just a nice, pretty area. The trails can get a little rough. They're not, there's not like big hills. There are some inclines, but there's roots and rocks. You get to cross a stream, and it's kind of a historical place in the sense that it's one of the very first, if not the first, Texas state park. From back in the early 1920s. It gives a history. I'll put a link into the Mother Neff State Park website. I'll put that link down below as well. And so it's the Civilian Conservation Corps, the CCC, back in the day, they built a tower and a few other things that they did out there at that park. So it is a popular destination, and there's a few miles of trails, but it's pretty, and it's not a real difficult trail at all. So, but it can be just a little bit challenging if you're not used to hiking much. So I think it's a good place to meet and just have some fun. So I want to meet there 9 a.m. There's the website has a trail map. It has a park map as well as a trail map. It's got this lower section has all the trails. They should have them there at the park itself. And but I want to give everybody plenty of time. They've got at least 2 different places with restroom. Where I plan on being by 9 a.m. On July the 29th is at the headquarters or the main visitor center. The address to the park, the official address for your GPS is 1680 Texas 236 Highway. That's the highway, Moody, Texas 76557. So, like I said, you should be able to go online and get the address and information on the park and the trails for yourself. But all I'm planning on bringing is just one of those little packs that's just got the ropes, basically, for your shoulder straps. And I'm just going to bring some snacks, probably a sandwich or something for lunch, and a lot of water because, a week out, I don't know what the forecast is, but most likely it's going to be hot. Like it's been lately, hovering around or even over 100 degrees. So we have to be careful there. So that's all I'm planning on bringing is just some light stuff, nothing heavy, and my trekking poles. I'm going to bring my trekking poles as usual. So that's the plan. If you're going north on Highway 236, both of the entrances are the southern entrance and the northern entrance. They're on the right, on the left, on the left if you're going north. I will take the second entrance, which is the main entrance. The first entrance is a day use entrance, and you can pay there, but I'm going to go to the second entrance, and that's the main entrance, and the new visitor center and everything is right there, and nice restrooms, and that you can pay there as well. Go inside, water fountains and everything. And I think the fee for just the day use is like $2. You know, may bring $5 maybe for each person, but anyway, that's the plan, guys. 9 a.m. July 29th. That's this coming Saturday. I'm going to be there, and hope if there's anybody in the local area that wants to come out and hike, that would be wonderful. I just haven't been out on the trail, and so I'm really looking forward to getting out there and kind of loosening things up and getting used to the rocks and roots once again. And the main thing though is, you know, bring a hat if you're going to come, and it's going to be a hot day. Bring a hat, bring plenty of water. Y'all know what to do. So anyway, if anybody shows up, I look forward to meeting you, look forward to having a good time. I'm only planning on spending like 3-4 hours, not knocking ourselves out, really, and just hoping to have a good time. So guys, thank you once again for sending. I've still got just a few more shout outs to do. Thank you for sending those stories. They're encouraging to me. Hopefully they're encouraging to other people. Okay guys, see you next week.